So you can keep your mic in mute. Yeah, thank you. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. You can switch off your video, otherwise it will consume the problem in that connection. Please. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavatyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Hamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Shrutismriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram. Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Sakshat Kritam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvagnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayiniim Ampatva Manusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhagavad-dveshiniim. In the last class, we were discussing about Purushartha, human goals, the goals which are to be attained by a human being. We have analyzed in detail the very word Purushartha. Purushaihi artyate prartyate iti Purushartha. That which is sought after by human beings, that is called Purushartha. Manushyanam sadhyam lakshyam Purushartha. Sadhyam lakshyam. The goals to be attained by a human being. That is called Purushartha. Arthaha iti padasya artham. Arthaha sadhyam lakshyam. The goals. Artyate iti arthaha. Karmani vyutpatti. Therefore, Purusharthasya arthaha kim? Manushyanam lakshyam. The goals of human beings is called Purushartha. We can define Purushartha in another way also, as per Jaimini Sutra. Kritarthaha asmi iti vrittihi tat sadhanam Purusharthaha iti. Kritarthaha. Kritarthaha means I am satisfied. Kritarthaha asmi. I am satisfied. I am contented. That thought and the means to attain that, the means of satisfaction, that contentment, that is called Purushartha. Therefore, we can safely translate Purushartha as human goals. And every human being must have a goal. If you don't have goals, then the gift of this human life will be wasted. Therefore, the means to accomplish the sense of achievement, the fulfillment which every human being has, it is called Purushartha. Sarvesham Shastranam Prayojanam Purushartha Siddhihi. The usefulness of all Shastram, what we study, is only to gain this Purushartha. If every human being will have Purushartha, will have some goals. Even if no goals are there, at least enjoyment will be the goal. To be happy will be the goal. Therefore, every human being will be having a goal. And therefore, every action of any human being invariably must have a motive. Prayojanam anuddishya na mandopi pravartate. Without deriving any benefit, without expecting any result from the action. Even a fool, that is mandaha api na pravartate. Even a fool will not engage in any action. Bhagavad Gita, in his introduction to Gita Bhashya, he says, Yataha tadarte vijñarte samasta purushartha siddhihi ityataha tad vivarane yatnaha kriyate maya. He says, Yataha, therefore, tadarte vijñarte, knowing the meaning of which, what is that? Bhagavad Gita. The context is Bhagavad Gita. Knowing the meaning of the Bhagavad Gita, we accomplish human goals. Samasta Purushartha Siddhihi. And therefore, Tad Vivarane Yatnaha Kriyate Maya. So I attempt to comment upon it. This is what he says in the beginning itself. Upodghata Bhashya, he says. Therefore, Samasta Purushartha Siddhihi. That is the usefulness of Gita. Bhagavad Gita. Even when we do simple puja or any ritual, before doing the puja, we take the sankalpa. How do we take sankalpa? Namo Pata Samasta Dvaitakshaya Dvara Sri Parameshwara Prityartham. Then we say Sarvabhishta Siddhyartham, Sarvarishta Nivrityartham. Then we invariably say Dharmartha Kava Moksha Chaturvida Purushartha Phala Siddhyartham. Vigneshwara Pujam, Shiva Pujam, Devi Pujam, Karishye. This is a sankalpa. And you can add whatever you desire as a result of the puja. But invariably, you will find Chaturvida Purushartha Phala Siddhyartham. What does it mean? It means the achievement of the result of the four Purushartha. Therefore, Purushartha is a part and parcel of every human being. And our Shastram, it knows it very well. And therefore, our Shastram, it puts all the possible human goals into any of these four. What are they? Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Vaidika Shastreshu Manushyanam Bhagavad Lakshyani Chaturvida Vibhajyate. Te Dharmaha, Arthaha, Kamaha, Mokshaha iti. So these are the four Purushartha which Shastra mentions. Therefore, now, assuming that you are with me in our line of discussion, we will discuss on each Purushartha. First, we will take up the Artha Purushartha. Artha. Generally, the word Artha, it is translated as wealth, money. If you see Sanskrit dictionaries, the Artha will give the meaning. That will be the meaning. Artha means meaning, the very meaning. Then another meaning will be money or an object or the possession. And Artha can also mean the attainment of riches, the wealth, the worldly prosperity. And this Artha Purushartha, it is one of the powerful Purushartha which every human being has. Therefore, the acquisition of means for the material well-being, that Artha Purushartha, it has a well accepted, legitimate social as well as the moral purpose. The acquisition of wealth, the acquisition of means for the material well-being. Today, everyone is running after money. People need money to meet their basic necessities. We need money for higher education. We need money for luxuries in life. We need for name, fame, for everything we need money. Therefore, we understand Artha as money or wealth. But instead of translating Artha as wealth, the better translation would be security. The better translation for the word Artha can be security. In this context of Purushartha, the very word Artha can be translated as security. If you remember, we have seen the meanings of Artha, many meanings in the previous class. But here in the context of Purushartha, let us understand Artha means security. I will explain how we can take this meaning. And this meaning, Artha, this meaning, Artha meaning security, it covers the meaning of wealth also. Artha means that which is required for my sustenance. That the fundamental things which are required for my living. That is called Artha. When you translate Artha as security, the meaning of money, that wealth, also will be included. Therefore, Artha means security. Everything you buy, everything you procure for the sake of your security, all those things will come under Artha. As every living being has the urge to survive, and whatever required for your survival, the physical survival, and that in the form of acquiring the objects or things or people or situations in life, they are all Artha. Anything which you earn for your security, anything for which you work to gain it for your security, all those objects, all those things which contribute to your security, which contribute to your physical survival, will come under Artha. To put it in another way, anything which helps in removing the sense of insecurity, removal of the sense removal of the sense of fear of insecurity. Please listen carefully. Artha means that which provides a sense of security or that which removes the sense of insecurity. I want money for medical expenses when I grow old. Therefore, I need money. So, money removes the sense of insecurity. If money is there, then I feel I am safe. Really speaking, you are not safe because money is there. You are safe only when you are physically well all through your life. Because you think that money provides you security, you work for money. Money is required, there is no doubt about it, but not for medical expenses. Money gives me buying power, and therefore, when you enjoy the power of buying, you feel secure. Therefore, you work for security. Money provides you security. What you buy with money gives you security. Therefore, to protect myself, I seek things and objects which money can buy. And these are called artha. I need a house. I, I need clothes. I need knowledge, jnanam, which I can capitalize and with which I will get the buying power to buy what I need. All are artha. Therefore, for leading a basic life, the things and objects which are indispensable for me, they're all artha. Artha means the fundamental things, the basic things which I seek, the fundamental needs, the immediate needs. There are three basic things which everybody needs: a roof above our head, food for survival, and the dress to protect our honor. All these will come under artha. All objects which I seek for leading a basic life, they are all artha. This is the basic definition of artha. Any kind of security which you seek, whether it is economical or social or relational or psychological or physical, understand, they all come under artha purushartha only. Therefore, we can understand artha is that by which I can buy securities which are in the form of money or assets or your accomplishments. You feel secured when you accomplish something. That is also artha. The social recognition. You want to be influential. That gives you a sense of security. The relationship, having people around who are caring, loving, and motivating, that is also artha. So, house, relations, name, fame, title, power, all these are nothing but artha. Therefore, there is no doubt that everybody is seeking security. We are all security seekers, seekers of security. That seeking security is common in all of us. The only thing is that each one of us seeks different forms of security. We may seek a different form of security, but security is common. Only its forms are different. What security I seek may be different from what you seek, but seeking security is common. What security we seek may differ from one person to another, but that I seek security is common for all of us. This is very well known to our Veda. Veda knows it, and therefore Veda calls it artha. Therefore, it should be crystal clear now that all the fundamental needs which I seek in my life, and a little more than that which I require for my security, they all come under artha, and artha is one of the important purushartha human goals. Therefore, the first goal of human beings is to seek the fundamental needs, immediate needs: food, clothing, shelter, and health. All these are fundamental needs. I need food. More than taste, for survival, I need food. Without food, my survival will be in threat. I have to protect my body from sun and rain. I need proper clothing. To protect my respect, I need proper clothing. Fundamental thing. Without that, my security will be in threat. I need a place to survive, to live. I need a place to sleep. Without that, my security is in threat. You can imagine the condition of homeless people. Homeless people too have a home, maybe by the side of the road. We all want to live. We all want to survive and protect ourselves. We cannot live in a jungle. Even animals in jungle have shelter. Whether you have a cozy house or not, at least you need a roof above your head to live. So all these are artha. The next important thing is health. You have to maintain your health, protect your health. And therefore, healthcare is also a form of security. All our body parts and organs should be intact. This is another form of security. If anything doesn't function, then it should be taken care immediately. This is security. The fear of old age, the fear of diseases, and to earn for the old age now, another form of security. All other this medical insurance, accident insurance, house insurance, or vehicle insurance, life insurance, all these are nothing but different forms of security. In fact, you imagine, you visualize your future problems and plan to prevent it now. That is security. And you have a security guard guarding your house all the time. Why? That is security for all the securities you gained throughout your life to protect it. Therefore, we are all seeking different forms of security. But do all these securities give me security? You may ask. But that is a different question altogether. Really speaking, they don't give me security. But I seek security is an empirical reality. And therefore, do I stop with that seeking security alone? No. I don't stop just with seeking the fundamental needs. Apart from fundamental needs, I do have a lot of wants. I do have a lot of wants because desires are there. All our needs will come under artha, and all our wants, which are more than needs, they will come under kama. One artha is taken care of, then comes the next purushartha, kama. Therefore, the next human goal is kama. Once you have timely food on your plate, 3 times a day, a roof over your head, and you have enough bank balance and other things which provides you security, then naturally you will move towards seeking pleasure, kama. You have earned for your survival. Now you will earn for enjoyments, bhoga. All the forms of comfort, the sukham, which you can enjoy, which are not required for your survival, which are not required for your security, they all come under kama. Therefore, comfort or pleasure which I enjoy is kama. So understand the difference now between artha and kama. Both are purushartha only. The pursuit of seeking fundamental needs as security is called artha. The pursuit of seeking wants as pleasures is called kama. All our needs comes under artha and our wants come under kama. In other words, artha is seeking security and kama is seeking pleasure. We are not just satisfied with fulfilling our basic needs. We want comfort. We want enjoyments. Bhoga vastu. We want luxury. And there are gradations in the experience of sukham, happiness in enjoying the bhoga vastu. And we want to have that experience of different forms of sukham. Therefore, I am not satisfied with mere artha. I want sukham. I want pleasure. We know this, and our Shastram it systematically shows it. First, we need food for hunger appeasement. Then I want food for my taste. My tongue wants to enjoy different types of tasty foods. First, I need some dress to protect my respect. Once I get it, then I want particular dress material. I am choosy about it to decorate myself. I want branded t-shirts. I want branded footwear, not just simple chappals. And we go from shop to shop without daring to buy what we want. And I identify with my dress and my getup because it gives me a certain social recognition in addition to certain experience of sukham. The same thing can be extended towards your house, your vehicle, your electronic gadgets, ornaments, and all the things which you enjoy. Therefore, after the fulfillment of fundamental needs, now I look for sukham, and that is called kama. I want objects. I want objects which gives me pleasure. I want to live a comfortable life. I want to eat not only nutritious but delicious foods. I want to enjoy television, mobile, laptop, iPad, internet, a music set, a list of kama, big list of bhogavastu. So all these are nothing but kama. Therefore, understand the difference between artha and kama. A need for a blanket in Rishikesh during winter is artha. The need for the blanket in an air-conditioned room on a cozy bed is called kama. Therefore, kama can be translated as seeking pleasure. An important thing, listen carefully. Let us not think that anything which pleases my senses only are kama. Kama doesn't mean lust alone. Pleasure, that kama need not be only in the sense of sensory pleasures. It can be in the form of intellectual pleasures. It can be in the form of aesthetic pleasures. Enjoying good food, good smell, cushion mattress, all these are different forms of sensory pleasures. Studying and gaining knowledge on interested topics, that is also a kama, but it belongs to the intellectual pleasure. You solve mathematical equation, you solve Sudoku, you are so interested in solving Sudoku, that is also a kama. Painting, or drawing, or composing poems, or reading, or learning music, even Sanskritam also. If you are interested in learning Sanskritam, they all come under intellectual pleasure. Enjoying a wonderful movie or a garden or sunrise, all these are aesthetic pleasure. They are kama only. Music is kama. Travel is also a kama. For travel, you may need money, but traveling, going to different places for sightseeing, that is kama. Therefore, anything which pleases your senses and the mind, they are nothing but kama. Anything which satisfies you and that brings in you a certain feeling of appreciation as an object of enjoyment, they all come under kama only. Therefore, understand that there is nothing wrong in seeking kama. The only thing is, as long as the kama is in keeping with dharma, there is no problem. There is no issues. You can entertain many kamas, there are no issues. But unfortunately, many of us struggle to fulfill the artha purushartha itself. That itself is a big struggle. The whole life is spent in earning artha purushartha. So once the artha purushartha is accomplished, then comes the kama after artha purushartha. And the beauty is, not only I want to enjoy in this world, but I also want to enjoy in the other world, other loka also. First of all, to get continuous supply of bhogavastu, that enjoyments in this world itself is difficult. In case if you get, it's only an assumption, in case if you get, after enjoying artha kama in the world, in this world, then there comes a fear of losing it in the other loka. We are thinking about the enjoyment of all the experience of sukham in the other world. And in the other world, we don't know what will happen. There comes a fear. What I enjoy now may not be available there. What is the guarantee that you enjoy here now that you will get in the next world? Therefore, I don't want to leave this world. But it is not possible because everybody has to live. So you cannot say that I don't want to leave this world. Therefore, a desire arises in the mind that not only in this life, all the sukham what I enjoy now should continue in my next janma also. Iha as well as amutra. Iha means in this life. Amutra is after this life, in the other loka. When it comes to other loka, amutra, then you have to come to Shastram. Why? Amutra means, amutra, it means that loka which you reach after death, after marana, after death where swarga ityadi, swarga, etc. So you have to, in the swarga and other places, you can go and enjoy and continue to enjoy enjoy the pleasures. Therefore, I am not satisfied only with enjoying the arthakama in this world. I want to have the continuous experience of that in that other loka. Assuming that you have enjoyed, you have the privilege of enjoying arthakama in this loka. And Shastram says, and Shastram gives a provision to enjoy the Bhogavastu in the other loka also. And that you cannot verify by any other means of knowledge. Only Shastram reveals it. And we all accept Shastram as a pramana. Therefore, we don't have any problem in exploring Amutra, the other loka. Okay, now as a human being in my life, first I want to fulfill my fundamental needs, artha. Then I want to have the experience of all the Bhogavastu, the experience of all the pleasurable objects, Bhogavastu, with all my senses, which includes my mind also. That is the Kama. Then I want all those experiences to continue even in the other loka, Amutra, in the other loka. Since there is a belief in reincarnation, a belief, for us it is a fact. For us reincarnation is a fact. Why? Because Shastram talks about it. And Shastram being a pramana, we all accept reincarnation. Therefore, there is no question of not believing in reincarnation. So, assuming that we all believe in reincarnation, now, if I leave the world, that is after I die and before I take another birth, I should be living in a particular world. And what is that world? What is that intermediary world? That is called Amutra. Even in that intermediary world, I want to enjoy. I want to be happy there. If not enjoyment, at least I don't want to suffer after. Do you know why people are afraid to die? Why there is the fear of death? Why don't people want to die? Because one reason for not wanting to die is that they have desire to enjoy. That is common. Therefore, they don't want to die. That is okay. But why are they afraid? Because there is a fear of uncertainty. They don't know where they will be going. The destination is uncertain because death is also a travel. Death is also a journey for the jiva. A travel to the unknown destination for the jiva. That is the main cause of fear. That is one thing. The second thing is, after I go there, how would I be treated there? What are the sufferings I may have to undergo there? That is the biggest concern. That is why Shastram enjoins good karma and also prescribes certain ritual, doing which you go to good loka, Swarga loka, a place where you will be happy after death. Therefore, your good karma, your good action gets you some punyam, and that punyam, it facilitates your going to Swarga loka. But how do you know which action gives you punyam? Which action gives you papam? Shastram prescribes certain karma which gets you punyam. Therefore, understand that for papa punya also Shastram is a pramanam. Shastram is a pramanam not only for what we saw, not only for Surga, Naraka, Ityadi, Loka, not only for the belief in reincarnation, it also pramanam for Papa Punya also. So, assuming that, having accepted that, now let me ask, what is Punyam? What do you understand by the word Punyam? Punyam is adrishtam. Punyam is adrishtam. Na drishtam, adrishtam. That which cannot be seen is called punyam. And what is papam? Papam is also adrishtam only. Papam is also adrishtam, cannot be seen. I will be using the words papam and punyam. We will retain the Sanskrita words papam and punyam as it is. We will not translate it as merit and sin because it is not the correct translation. Papam, really speaking, it is not sin. That is not the correct translation. We don't use the word sin. In fact, the word sin is a sinful word. So, the Sanskritam words punyam and papam, it means a lot more than merely equating with the words merit and sin. That is why I ask you to not to read any translation. One should be careful when reading translations. And I will explain what papam and punyam is. Listen carefully. Whenever action is not in keeping with the order, not in keeping with dharma, then our action will bring negative results, and that is called papam. Papam is really speaking the result, the karma phalam, result of the action. When the result of the action is not favorable, or when the result of the action doesn't bring conducive situations in life, when the result of the action it disturbs the harmony of the order, when our action brings pain or suffering to others, then the result of those actions, the karma phalam, will bring dukkham, and that is called papam. Dukkha karma phalam, it is called papam. If dukkham is a karma phalam, then that phalam, the result, is called papam. If dukkham is a karma phalam, then that phalam is called papam. Or we can say, if dukkham is a karma phalam, then that karma is called papa karma. I hope you understand. If dukkham is a karma phalam, then that karma is papa karma. Similarly, if sukham is a karma phalam, then that phalam is called punyam. Or if sukham is a karma phalam, then that karma is called punya karma. That is why Shastram prescribes punya karma and papa karma. Shastram has prohibitions and injunctions, do's and don'ts. Punya karma brings punyam, papa karma brings papam. Papam is unfavorable situations. That are papam. Punya brings you conducive situations in life. But how do you know papa and punya? We infer papa and punya only from our anubhava, our experiences. Therefore, Shastram says papa and punya are adrishta phalam. Papa and punya are adrishtam, invisible factors. When you say he is lucky, somebody is very lucky, it means he has a lot of punyam. The invisible factor which accounts for the success of your action is called punyam. The invisible factor which accounts for the failure of your action is called papam. Since papam and punyam both are invisible, therefore you cannot know in advance the effect of your karma, your action. Only after the experience of results you will come to know. Actions bring experiences, and from that we infer papam and punyam. Different people perform different types of action, and therefore there will be difference in the experience of sukha dukkha. There will be difference in the sukha dukkha anubhava. To put it in another way, since there are gradations in the experience of Sukha Dukkha among the people in the world, we have to accept the fact that there is Taratamya. There are differences in the world. It should be accepted there are differences. One is born with a silver spoon, whereas the other is born with no spoon at all. Therefore, the differences in experience of Sukha Dukkha, it accounts for the consideration of Papa and Punyam. The Papa Punyam, it accounts for the experience of Sukha Dukkha in this loka, not only for this world, even for your experiences in the other loka, in the other world. Everybody is not entitled to enjoy the privilege of Arthakama. Why? Because of the differences in Papa and Punya. Similarly, this can be extended to the other loka also. The enjoyments or the sufferings in the other loka can be accounted only if we consider karma pala, the result of our actions. And Shastram provides a means, the sadhanam, to enjoy in the other loka. Therefore, a person having worked for Arthakama in the world, he can work here in this loka itself to gain punyam, to enjoy, to capitalize that punyam in the Swarga loka. Therefore, to enjoy Arthakama in this loka, we must have punyam, and that which provides for Arthakama not only in this life but also in the next life. That is called dharma. Therefore, another word for punyam is dharma. Dharma is the third purushartha, which has the meaning punyam. That is also one of the important purushartha, which is the third purushartha. Having discussed this Artha Purushartha, the Pratama Purushartha, and the Kama Purushartha, the Titiya Purushartha, now we have come down to the third Purushartha, which is Dharma Purushartha. The word Dharma itself has got many meanings. In the context of Purushartha, the word Dharma is generally taken as Punyam, and the means for acquiring, for getting that Punyam, that which we can capitalize in this loka as well as in the other loka, that is called dharma, which is the third purushartha, about which we will see in detail and analyze the word dharma itself from different angle in the next class. So we will stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Thank you, Ji.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavada.